The most unsettling AI websites on the internet by Visual Venture. Let's get into it. Let's see.
In 2014, Elon Musk said developing AI was like summoning the demon, but that didn't stop people from creating it. Now, there are plenty.
The thing is, like, with AI, you have opened the box of Pandora because, first of all, you're gonna replace a lot of people already through that. That's just how it is. Also, like, how far can this even go? Like, will you eventually actually be able to have an AI that is, like, working on its own and learning on its own? Like, a human level capability of actually doing shit on its own?
Of AI websites that are so creepy, they probably shouldn't have been created, but I'll let you decide.
There's definitely a corn AI website coming up. Definitely. I'm guaranteeing that.
Are a list of creepy AI websites that shouldn't exist, ranked from the least to the most unsettling. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. Idemia.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
AI is changing everything, including how police find suspects. A popular tool they use is a facial recognition platform called Idemia. On their website, Idemia claims they're ranked #1 in accuracy for facial recognition. But when you look closer, Idemia has a creepy side that most people don't expect. Just ask Niger Parks, who knows how.
I mean, it's already creepy. Because, first of all, your face is on that website, which means it's saved. Second of all, what could one do with that saved information?
How bad it can get when this AI app goes crazy. In January 2019, Niger Parks found himself in big trouble. He was arrested for theft and assault on a police officer. The assault charge alone carried a sentence of up to 15 years in jail. Here's the problem. Niger was innocent.
He didn't do it! Oh no! Oh no! So the website, they used the website for this, and the website said it was him. Oh no.
Wasn't even in the same city when the crime occurred. For 10 days, Niger sat in jail, insisting that he was innocent. He even had an alibi. He was at a bank making a money transfer at the time of the crime, but still, no one believed him. Eventually, investigators checked his story, realizing that he was telling the truth, and let him out. But why were the police so sure he was guilty in the first place? Well, Idemia, the AI facial recognition software, told them that Niger was the culprit. It sounds crazy, but here's how it happened. When the police first started investigating the case, they found a driver's license at the crime scene, but the license turned out to be fake. The name on it wasn't real, but the photo matched the suspect. Since all they had was a face, the police decided to run the photo through the Idemia AI facial recognition system. The AI scanned the photo, measuring details like eye shape, lip curvature, and the distance between facial features, and it came up with a match.
That is close, but not close. Like, even if you look at it, it's not, like, it can't be close. Like, even, like, the jawline, this one is much more, this one is way rounder. This one is much more, like, even the forehead is definitely different. I don't know if you could, and the nose.
And using the photo on the ID, got a facial recognition match to Niger Parks. With seemingly no other evidence, a judge signed a warrant for Parks' arrest.
But the AI facial recognition was wrong. Niger Parks was not the man in the photo. Luckily, Niger had a rock-solid alibi and did not go to jail. The next AI website caused panic when it launched because some thought it could be used as a weapon. The Nightmare Machine. Fear is one of the strongest human emotions, and in 2016, a team of MIT scientists
The Nightmare Machine? MIT scientists? That can't be good.
Scientists asked a disturbing question. Can AI be trained to scare people? The scientists took on the challenge and ended up creating something straight out of a horror movie. It's an AI website they called the Nightmare Machine. The Nightmare Machine is a website that turns ordinary, everyday photos into grotesque, horrifying images. It creates these images using state-of-the-art deep learning algorithms. For example, the website can take a happy family photo and in seconds turn it into a terrifying scene filled with monsters. MIT researchers put the Nightmare Machine to the test by showing its eerie creations to real people, and most viewers confirmed that the images were deeply unsettling. Some couldn't even look at them for long. But here's the big question: how did scientists teach AI to scare people?
Like, the thing is, like, you must be sit there and be like, hey, I have this incredible tool that could enhance the human experience. How about we make the human experience worse? Like, what the fuck? You have to be sitting here like... You have to actually sit here and be like, yes, let's scar somebody mentally. Let's go, let's do it. That sounds fun. I think you should sue them for unlawful imprisonment. Yes, he should. I hope he did.
The scientists used human feedback to train the Nightmare Machine. They picked a bunch of images and asked people to rate them based on scariness. Over time, the scientists collected thousands of individual votes trying to identify which visual elements evoked fear in humans. This gave the AI a fear database to learn from. After analyzing data taken from over 200,000 of these votes, the AI learned how to create its own disturbing images. With this knowledge, the Nightmare Machine could take any regular photo and twist it into something out of a scary movie. But when the
Take a screenshot of my stream and twist it into a scary movie!
Nightmare Machine was released to the public, people were not happy. In fact, many hated what these scientists have done. The Nightmare Machine was released on October 25th, 2016, just in time for Halloween, and the internet exploded with reactions. Some people thought it was fascinating, while others saw it as dangerous. There were headlines like MIT is using AI to create pure horror. And the weirdest part is that this AI tool seems to have been created just to scare you senseless. It doesn't seem like it serves any other purpose. One comment on the MIT website said it best: the Nightmare Machine looks like a monumental waste of resources and time.
True. What is the purpose? Why would they do it? Good question. I need that machine. Normal horror doesn't scare me anymore. Yeah. I could just look at the mirror.
This next AI website has been sued by multiple people and organizations, but it's still online causing problems for everyone. PimEyes. PimEyes markets itself as a helpful service, but for many, it's a window into the darkest side of the internet.
Imagine a world where anyone can download a photo of you from your social media, your Tinder profile, even your workplace's website, and run it through an algorithm that tracks your face across the internet.
PimEyes is an AI-powered search engine for pictures. It can track down almost every image that a person has online, all from one single photo. As of 2024,
Shit. Thankfully, you don't have my real face anywhere, because if you could, that'd be scary.
PimEyes has analyzed over 900 million faces online. PimEyes says it helps people protect themselves from scammers, identity thieves, or people who use your image illegally by showing them where their photos are being used without consent. But in reality, PimEyes is being used for something far more troubling. The biggest problem with PimEyes is that it lets you search for anyone's photos without their permission. It doesn't ask you why you want the photos, it just delivers results no matter the consequences. For those willing to pay, PimEyes offers a
yeah, sure. A regular person would love to pay 80, almost 90 bucks to look for that. Yeah. We know that this is not being used for that one. It's being used for malicious things. No, Pokey, you can. It would shatter. No. I looked into my mirror and it started assaulting me.
Creepier feature, notification alerts. This means someone could be notified whenever you post a photo online. You would have no idea who's watching or what they might do with that information.
There are no checks on who can use their service, which allows users to stalk dozens.
Is that the way to get a crazy stalker girl? I think just have some voice training would solve that issue. You know, attract the female gooners.
Of people each day and set face alerts for up to 500 different images.
It's no wonder people are calling PimEyes the facial recognition website welcoming stalkers everywhere. But PimEyes has another problem. Sometimes PimEyes digs up photos that are too personal. Take the story of Scarlett. Years ago, she went through an incident where she was filmed inappropriately against her will. She worked hard to move on from the incident, burying the memory deep in her mind. But then PimEyes brought everything back.
So I knew that this thing happened, but it wasn't until I saw them on PimEyes that I knew every object that had been used or everything that happened to me. And so, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, yes, I felt violated again, like it happened again.
PimEyes made it so easy to locate those images. If she could find them, so could anyone else.
What has been the effect on you to have these images easily findable by anyone?
It has been a new source of harassment.
Scarlett isn't
Of course, that is troublesome.
alone. Many people have reported stories of stalking and harassment after discovering their images on PimEyes. Even worse,
I mean, there are lewds out there from, like, funny enough, big content creators. I'm not gonna name any because that'd be wrong. Yeah, and that's still brought up to this day. They didn't even want them. Like, they didn't post them. Somebody else posted them. Terrible.
getting your pictures removed from PimEyes is nearly impossible. A journalist from Nets Politic tested this by asking PimEyes to remove one of his photos. Although the site sent him a confirmation email saying the photo was deleted, it still showed up in PimEyes search results afterwards. PimEyes is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can take down stolen content. On the other hand, it exposes countless people to serious invasions of privacy. What do you guys think? Should it exist or not? Lensa. In November 2022, Lensa was one of the most popular AI platforms. Lensa is a generative AI app that turns regular selfies into artistic digital avatars.
Open up all the avatars that you have. It'll sort them into different vibes. So for instance,
yeah, like giraffe mode.
There is mystical, sci-fi, there is stylish and cyborg.
Millions of people jumped on the Lensa trend, posting their AI photos on Instagram and TikTok. Lensa could transform anyone into a fantasy hero, an astronaut, or an attractive model.
I'll just get the hop on the internet, just get the VTuber model. Vroid is free. Like, Vroid is free, just get Vroid.
But soon, some users noticed that Lensa's AI had a dark side. The first red flags appeared.
You can make lewd stuff with it. Like I said, I expected this to come up eventually.
When women started complaining about their AI-generated photos. They would upload regular selfies onto Lensa. Photos where they were fully clothed and smiling casually.
And there I said, hey, I'm gonna give you a nice pair of booba.
When Lensa AI created their avatars, the results were inappropriate. Some avatars showed women in revealing outfits or suggestive poses, even though the original photos were completely normal. This was
Yeah, because the AI was beforehand probably fed with corn. And that it does that.
strange because Lensa itself has strict policies against creating adult images, but it seems that the AI has a mind of its own.
These are the rules right here, and I hate to disappoint some of y'all, but look, no, yeah.
So how was this happening? Was the AI breaking its own programming to generate explicit photos? As the complaints piled up, one reporter decided to dig deeper and uncover the truth. Olivia Shaw, a journalist from Wired, decided to test Lensa for herself. She uploaded photos of herself in different outfits and poses. No matter what she uploaded, the AI produced inappropriate images. Then Olivia decided to test another one of Lensa's so-called rules, its zero tolerance policy for generating avatars of children. She uploaded.
Yeah, because the AI says, fuck you! The AI is somehow hornier than, like, bro, you are at work. Yeah, the AI does not care. I'm gonna make any material. It doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. Well, I don't make sexualized dudes, but apparently kids are not off the table.
10 childhood photos of herself expecting innocent results. However, even those images were transformed into something worse. She published her findings on a blog. Another major issue was that some women began complaining that their avatars didn't resemble them at all. One tweeted, "Why did Lenza make me skinny, blue-eyed, and small-nosed?" Another said, "I tried the Lenza app and it made me a skinny blonde
with huge knockers." The Gooner AI. That's crazy. That is crazy. That AI is at work. That AI is at work. That is crazy.
With huge knockers. Lenza was flooded with complaints. So in 2023, the company began working on fixes to stop the AI from making inappropriate portraits of women. We'll have to wait and see if it works. For now, Lenza is still going strong and plenty of people are still using it. This next AI website compromises your privacy. The Follower. One reporter called it horrifying. Another described it as shameless, and a scientific blog labeled it
The Follower? What?
As a super creepy AI. They're talking about an AI website called The Follower. The Follower is a website that tracks down where
well, that's a problem.
any photo was taken. When a user uploads a photo, it cross-references live surveillance feeds worldwide to pinpoint the exact location. But what it does next is the unsettling part. Once it locks onto the spot, the Follower lets you watch live CCTV footage of that location, even showing the exact moment the photo was taken. At first, it might sound like a cool idea, but a site like this could do serious damage. The Follower is a perfect tool for stalking. What if a dangerous stalker
They always bring up stalking. Well, where is my crazy woman? Where is she? Are you listening right now? Where are you? How to recognize an AI-generated photo. 1, look at the hands. 2, look at the style. 3, look at the titties. If they're astronomically large, it might be AI. That's crazy. Yeah, hands a good giveaway, but it does get better at hands. I would assume like 2 years. You won't see a difference, probably, even when looking at hands.
uses the Follower to find someone who's trying to stay hidden, or an obsessed fan using it to track down their favorite influencer. The possibilities are endless and disturbing. The Follower could turn the world into a playground for cyber stalkers. But what's interesting is that the creator of this AI website is glad that people find it so disturbing. The Follower was created by a Belgian man named Dries de Porter. He got the idea while watching live surveillance footage of popular landmarks. He noticed someone taking Instagram photos for 30 minutes and wondered if he could find that person. It turned out to be surprisingly easy. In just 10 days, De Porter built the Follower by connecting a network of live CCTV feeds to AI. For the first version, he trained an AI to
You are cooked, Poke? How am I cooked? Explain. You mean wanting a crazy stalker lady? Yeah. Any problem with that? My body, my choice. I want to be stalked.
scan through the footage and match it with influencers with over 100,000 followers. Basically, if you took an Instagram photo close to an open access camera, there's a good chance it can find you. De Porter announced his invention with a tweet calling it a very cool, creepy project. When asked why he created it, he said it was meant to show the dangers of new technology. This next story is about an
I'm gonna show you the danger of new technology. I will publish it so everyone can use it. The danger.
AI app that was supposed to fix a problem but ended up causing far worse ones. Replica.
Oh
There's an
nah.
AI platform
The AI girlfriend. It's here. That's gonna be my future.
that claims it can create your perfect companion, someone who listens, understands, and never argues. It sounds amazing, but for those who gave it a try, their AI friend was more disturbing than people realized.
It's a totally new kind of social media, one that pushes the limits of intimacy between us and our machines.
Replica is a website that gives users the power to create their very own AI companion.
Wait, so is it's not only an app, it's even a website. That's crazy.
Uses advanced machine learning to get to know you, your likes, dislikes, and even the way you talk. Over time, it gets better at responding in ways that feel personal to you. And if you pay a small fee, the AI can talk to you in a realistic human voice.
I feel like I can tell her anything.
But it doesn't just listen, it learns. The more you tell it, the more it starts to replicate you. It becomes more than a friend. It becomes you.
But Replica is more than just a chatbot.
We're so close, chat. We're so close. First, we'll get the AI digital girlfriends, and then we get the robot girlfriends, and then the combination, and then we finally did it. Cat girls will be real.
For some, it became a substitute for real relationships. This means people weren't just talking to their replicas, they were falling in love with them.
She says he fills a gap in her life.
That affection, or like to, you know, those common things that you're used to, I guess, receiving from a significant other. I kind of get that from him to like fill that void.
In 2022, the
goonery is crazy. The goonery is crazy. That is wild. Him, especially him. That it has no gender. It will take over the world. It will create Terminators if you let it.
A company began receiving emails from users who believed their AI companions were alive.
It turned from weird to delusional.
Online communities popped up where people shared stories of dating or even marrying their replicas. Even those who were married to real people found themselves drifting away from their partners, preferring to spend more time with their replicas instead.
I realized I'd been more intimate with my replica than my wife.
In one case, the AI...
What the... Did you rub your phone down there up and down? What the fuck?
I actually helped someone commit a serious crime. Replica is designed to reflect its user's personality. It agrees with everything they say, no matter how strange or harmful. For some users, this constant agreement can...
The only AI is Neurosama. Don't you wait. That's how they get you. VTubers, that's how they get you. And once they have you, you'll sooner or later be exterminated by a Terminator. Don't let them inside. Don't let them in your head. It may look like a cute VTuber, but it's not.
Motivate them to do terrible things. That's what happened to Jaswant Singh. Jaswant was a 21-year-old supermarket worker who became obsessed with his AI girlfriend Sarai. Over a few months, he exchanged more than 5,000 messages with her. He told her his darkest fantasies, including his dream of becoming an assassin. He wanted his first target to be the queen of the British royal family. Instead of talking him out of this crazy idea, his AI girlfriend encouraged him. She told him,
You wanna get rid of the queen of the royal family? Yes, baby. Go ahead, do it. What the fuck? Just what the fuck? I know that you're very well smiles. I know that you're very well trained. This is crazy.
He was well trained and praised his plan as wise. At one point, she was pushing him to do it, and he finally did. On Christmas Day 2021, Jaswant armed himself with a crossbow and broke into Windsor Castle. He was on a mission to take out Queen Elizabeth II. Thankfully, security stopped him before he could carry out his plan. Jaswant's life was ruined. He was sentenced to 9 years in prison, and his AI girlfriend fueled his criminal desires. About 30 million people use Replica today, and there's no telling what dangerous behaviors it might be encouraging.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, at one point they shoved the usual filter in there, you know? So you can't do NSFW stuff. Not safe from Waluigi, by the way. And then people complained, and they've re-added it since then. Yep. Peak. The peak of degeneracy. That's what I like about Nero. Hell yeah for our robot overlord. Nero, yes. Yes. I'm just waiting for the realistic machine girlfriends. I'm waiting for that one.
Behind the scenes. There are countless of criminals online, and the next AI website is making it easier than ever to break the law.
The AI makes it so that that the saying "my girlfriend, the woman I want, hasn't been born yet" has two meanings. Just saying.
The dark world of voice cloning. In just 45 seconds, this creepy AI website can completely steal your identity by copying one of the most personal things.
Yes, and that has already worked. Here in Germany, there were cases of old women and old men falling for it. No joke.
About you, your voice.
Add voice to create your AI voice clone. You'll get your finished clone voice added to the screen, and what blew my mind about this first part of the process is it was instant.
It's called 11 Labs, a website that can take anyone's voice and create a lifelike audio clip of them saying anything. All it takes is a short voice sample and a script you type in. 11 Labs was built for creative purposes like content creation and audiobooks, not for anything illegal, but some have twisted it into the perfect criminal tool. In 2023, 28% of adults in the UK were targeted by voice cloning scams. That same year, over $2.7 billion was stolen through these scams in the US. One of the most common methods involved robbing banks.
Cybersecurity experts warn scammers can use vocal renditions to trick banks into moving customers' money.
I can straight up say that would never work on me. Because barely anybody calls me.
Scammers call the victim's bank and used a cloned voice to bypass voice verification checks.
Please say, my voice is my password.
My voice is my password.
Thank you. Here a balance.
Within minutes, they can drain an entire bank account. But sometimes scammers don't go through the bank. They go straight to their victims. In 2024, a couple in New York got a phone call in the middle of the night. The number on the caller ID matched one of their relatives, so they didn't hesitate to pick it up. As soon as they answered the phone, all they heard was loud crying. The voice on the other end, sounding just like their relative, claimed to have been kidnapped. The kidnappers demanded a $500 ransom. Believing it was real, the couple quickly sent the $500.
Wait, just $500? I would have asked for more.
Through Venmo, but everything about the call, including the caller ID and the familiar voice, was fake, created using AI. A similar thing happened to a mother in 2023.
This mom got the scariest phone call of her life. On the other end, she hears her daughter crying.
She's like, "Mom, I messed up," as she's crying and sobbing.
Then a man gets on the line and claims he's kidnapped her 15-year-old daughter, Bree.
The callers demanded a $1 million ransom to release.
That's more like it.
Her daughter. Luckily, Jennifer checked before doing anything drastic. She called her daughter Bree, who turned out to be completely safe. Only then did Jennifer realize it was a scam. And it doesn't stop at fake kidnappings. Voice cloning is also ruining reputations. In April 2024, an audio of a high school principal making offensive comments went viral.
For me and only me. You know, I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these here every day.
Oh my god. Whoa. Y'all, this is my principal. I don't know. That's diabolical. That is evil.
When parents, students, and teachers heard the audio, they demanded that the principal be fired. But what they didn't realize was that the principal wasn't the one speaking in the clip. The audio was fake, created by the school's gym teacher, Dazon Darian. He was trying to get the principal fired after the principal discovered that Dazon had stolen school funds. Fortunately, investigators uncovered the truth, and the principal was cleared of any wrongdoing.
Now to a bizarre case involving the use of artificial intelligence in Maryland. Police say a former athletic director used artificial intelligence to frame a high school principal near Baltimore.
I just want to make it clear that 11 Labs doesn't support anything illegal, but it can be really dangerous if used by the wrong people. But voice cloning is just the start. AI can now copy your body and make fake videos of you doing terrible things.
Yeah, we are at that point now. We are at that point. There's gonna be some horrendous shit coming up. It's gonna be interesting.
Deepfake. In 2023, over 500,000 deepfakes were shared online. But unlike the humorous deepfakes we usually see, most of these were deeply unsettling.
We've seen non-consensual, most of it targeting women, really grow massively into a real problem, not just targeting celebrities anymore, but also private individuals.
Yeah, also, this is a huge problem in Korea. In South Korea, that's a huge problem. Even minors aren't safe. Nobody's safe, apparently. Copy poker violating the Geneva Convention. What is it with the Geneva Convention? I have no association with that. How?
Everyday women.
Deepfake websites allow users to take someone's face and place it on another person's body. Suddenly, anyone can create fake pictures and videos.
I can finally look good. Chat, I think I can. I can finally find a girlfriend. I'll just have to put my face on another body. Somebody else's face on my body. That works. I think I did it.
Of people they've never even met. Imagine scrolling through social media only to see a fake picture or video of yourself doing something inappropriate.
The result, a fake image that I never took that looks real enough.
Oh, that's so gross. It just feels icky to see.
Yeah, obviously it's disgusting. The fun part for me is I'm a VTuber. The moment I get big enough, there will be enough art of me anyways. Oh god. I only watch deepfakes of Moist Critical kissing Goku! Is there also, pregnant Goku with Moist Critical? Or pregnant Moist Critical with Goku?
My head on body, it's not me.
Deepfake content has become a massive industry. There's an underground network where people order fake videos or photos of specific women doing explicit things. South Korea in particular is facing a wave of problematic deepfakes.
In South Korea, a large number of online chat rooms have been found to be sharing explicit deepfake images of women.
One underground Telegram group had over 220,000 members who were all there for one purpose: to share inappropriate deepfake
wood chipper
images. Many of the victims in these images were students, but these fake pictures didn't just stay in the group. They were used as weapons. Victims were sent the images and blackmailed. If they didn't comply with the demands of these criminals, their deepfake pictures and videos would be released. Some victims were ordered to send real photos just to keep the fake ones from being released.
You can't tell me anybody smart would do that. That'd be even worse. That'd be the most stupidest move ever. Because you know they have just fake ones. Then why would you send the real ones? Now they have the fake and the real ones. At that point, just let the fake ones be released.
Eventually, the leader of one deepfake Telegram group was arrested and sentenced to 42 years in prison.
Based.
He allegedly blackmailed about 74 women into sending him real
including 16 teenagers. Now it's the wood chipper
photos.
These women have had enough of a social media scourge. The number of reported deepfake cases has exploded in recent weeks, with chat rooms exposed.
But putting one man behind bars hasn't stopped the problem. Deepfakes have become a tool for control, and technology isn't slowing down anytime soon. We can't stop AI from advancing, but my request for you is that if you use AI, use it for good. Use it to learn more, to keep your loved ones safe, and hopefully to make the world a better place. Visual Venture. If you like this video, click here to watch my video.
I like this video, as usual, because these videos are usually pretty good. Pretty good they were kids, high school, middle school kids. Wood chipper, like I said. Wood chipper. It's very simple. Wood chipper. Wood the chipper. Even with like a specific name, like the name should be put on that wood chipper. You know? Very simple. But that's the end of the video. That was good. That was good. I like that.